Hello everyone, FunshineX here. Welcome back to the Feed the Beast Agrarian Skies with the Feed the Beast Artisans. Great news, Ben will be back actually shortly. His vacation was not as long as I thought it was going to be. And Sky has also said that he will be back online. So we are going to have the whole Artisans back together. We're going to try to get together this Sunday and do all three of us again with multiplayer. So that should be good. Look for that upcoming. As far as what we're going to do today, I would like to do some more of this magic. I want to do the golems. In between episodes, I completed this one. This was just turning in things we've already built before. Nitor, animation core, and entry shards. Let's do animation cores because we're going to have to build those anyway for the next quest. One of the next quests that we're doing. And let's see, we got a great wood sapling. Well, that was pretty cool. Oops, I don't really care about that. Full heart. That's 116, and the reward bag was just another greater one. Don't really care. Flask of instant health 4. Cool. Alright, so the next one in the series is the golems. I've researched all the golems in Thaumanomicon. They're not very difficult. There's nothing new there. But I want to build a very cool contraption that's going to let us put out any golem we like. It's going to be awesome. So what we need to do is we're going to bring up ME. I think it's in the floor right here. And we're going to run it. Let's see. I got to make sure I can access everything. Yeah, okay. So the middle is right. Whoa, why can't I see the middle? Here. These blocks are messing with my mind. There we go. That's the middle. I want to put a Nitor right there. We're going to do some crucible recipes. That's how you make golems, right? But we're going to automate it. So there's that. There's the crucible on top. Okay, so on top of the crucible, we're going to put these alchemical constructs. Nothing new. You should have seen this on the magic bear. And we're going to whack it with our wand. It's going to turn into this cool little structure here. This structure is how we automate recipes for golems. So we can see that if we go in and we get a... let's just make a wooden golem here. Take a great wood log, throw it in here. And we're going to say, I want to make a wood golem. Okay, well, you need Humanus, Modus, and Spiritus. Okay, that's what we're going to provide. Unfortunately, there's no really good way to get those three specifically. So I'm going to have to burn 3 different items. So I'm going to set up my furnaces right here, and I'll show you why I'm putting them a block away. Usually I put it right next to the construct because the stuff can go right in through the alembics. But in this one, I'll put 2. This one I will do 2 as well. And this one I'm going to do 3. Alright. And then what I want to do now is get some coal. I'm going to do this all manual, and then I'll hook up ME to it to keep it running and craftable. So let's get 3½ stacks of coal. Get the Humanus through flesh. We will get the Spiritus through soul sand. And we'll get the other one, I don't know, Modus through trapdoors. And I need to make trapdoors here. Need to make a recipe for them, but that's alright. For now, let me just get a stack. There you go. Okay. And then we'll go ahead and throw these in here and start burning them. And let's put the flesh here. And what I want to do is wait until I see what I want here, which actually is first, because I want it on the bottom, so it can go straight across from a pipe, and that's perfect. So the way it lined up was good, so let's put jars on them, or stickers on the jars, so that they'll always go that way. And then I can just take a tube. Where are my tubes? There they go. And I run one there, and one here, and this one will go to a void jar. There we go. So all the corpus is just going to get voided once we get more than 64. but that'll allow the system to keep providing Humanus infinitely as long as we give it some zombie flesh and some coal. Okay, same thing on the other side. We'll put some coal in here, and we're going to burn the trapdoors. And we'll hope that we get the stuff we want on the bottom. No, so I'm going to just shift right click until, there we go, we got a modus there. And then arbor there. And then the same thing with our tubes. Oops. And then we can put our void jar on the arbor. Cool. And then the last one, a little bit more tricky to get what we want at the bottom, but we're going to put the coal in and the soul sand. And let's hope we get, nope, that's wrong. Nope, that's not what I want there. No, I don't really care if I'm wasting it, because I'm just going to avoid it anyway. There we go. That actually didn't take long at all. Okay, and now you go away. You can be something else, sure. And then what's up at the top? Need a flyer. Whoa, 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 whoa. There we go. Perfect. Okay, now we're all set up. We got the right things in the right Olympics. I'm going to show you why I wanted them in that order in a bit. But now the same thing. Tube there, tube there. Tube there, 2 more void jars. There we go. Okay, everything is set up, so as long as I provide it what it needs, it should be giving me automated golems. And there's our golem. We've got our wooden one. We can go and turn him in. There we go, wooden golem done. So I need straw, clay, tallow, stone, iron, and thaumium. Okay, the thing about that is right now this can only remember 1 recipe. And so if I want to make something else, I have to deselect it, put a new item in, select it. And I don't want that. I want ME to be able to craft these whenever possible. So what I need to do is make some matrices. And if we look in the Thaumonomicon, right, with the automated alchemy, it says, normally a thaumatorium can only have 1 formula. By attaching a mnemonic matrix to its side, you can increase the number of formulas by 2. So if we make this one, which is iron ingots, amber, and zombie brains, and something, we get one of those guys. So let's do that. I want to make 4 of them. So that's going to be 16 iron, 16 amber, and 4 zombie brains. It was a zombie brain, right? There we go. 4 of those guys. Easy enough. And now you see why I did it the way I did, because now I can attach that one there, that one there, there, and I can put one on the top. So now it should be able to recognize 9 recipes, which is plenty enough for all the golems I want to do. Okay, so now we need to look at how each golem is made and get one of those blocks. Okay, so go back to golems, and we've got straw, I think needs a hay bale. Wood we've already gotten, flesh needs a zombie flesh block. Clay needs some bricks. Let's start getting these here. So some hay bale, and we're gonna have to teach our ME system all these items, but there's a hay bale. We need flesh block. Alright, and we need some bricks. Don't know how many bricks. Maybe just brick and make it into bricks. There we go. What else? Tallow. 9 magic tallow, which is flesh in there. I'll make that one a second. I can't make that one quickly. Stone bricks, block of iron, and a block of thaumium. Oops, there's a block of iron. How much thaumium do we have? I don't think I made any. I do not have thaumium. Stone bricks. That's cobblestone, you goof. There we go. Okay, that's most of them. I'll make the rest of them in a bit. But we now can go... Alright, so put a flesh in there, and now we can add flesh golems to our recipe. I'll just go ahead and let it make one. And bricks, and add brick or clay golem. And you can see it's adding these recipes. So now it knows how to make these. It's remembered. So all I have to do is provide the item. So if I give it a brick, it'll make a clay golem. If I give it a zombie flesh block, it'll make a flesh golem. It knows the recipes, so which is really awesome. And we just keep adding them. Oops. Oh no, I got rid of that one. Add the clay back. There we go. There's straw. Stone bricks. There we go. And because all of the golems take the same item to build, it makes this really easy. The same three things. Otherwise, this would get a lot more complicated. Oh, we're out of spiritus. Let's get some more soul sand. But you guys can probably begin to see how easy it's going to be to automate. We're just going to fill the furnaces with what they require, and then we'll have a crafting input, right here that'll put in which we want to craft. And it'll be awesome. Okay. And then the last one, did we make all that we could? Looks like it. Yep. Okay, so let's turn in those ones. We're just missing tallow and thaumium. Do I want to make a automatic thaumium ingot producer? Up here, I could, and I could do an automatic tallow one as well. Let me go get the materials for that, guys, and we might as well make those too. So I need 2 more crucibles, 4 more chemical constructs, a couple more furnaces, and then I'll be right back. And we're back, guys. If we look at the recipe for tallow, it takes pregnantatio with the zombie flesh, and if we look at the recipe for whatever the stupid stuff is, thaumium, it takes pregnantatio with an iron ingot. So we could actually get away with just one furnace and pumping into both crucibles. So I'm going to set that up. I think I'm going to do it right here. So I'm going to put the furnace in the middle this time. Right there. And let's put some... I think we're going to do blaze powder, because the fire actually will need the ignis. So we'll do that, and then we'll put 2 crucibles on there. Oops, 1 and 2. Okay, and I need some coal, which I didn't grab. Might as well get a stack of blaze. Oh, man. This happens a lot, especially when I go offline. This stupid thing disconnects. If anybody knows a fix for it that doesn't involve chunk loading the server 24/7, let me know. But every time the server, no one's on the server, this thing just goes offline. You have to replace it, which means I have to redo my wireless. Okay. Back up we go. Oh, and I forgot to grab the coal. Coal and blaze powder. Okay. And let's put that in there, start burning. Perfect, magic went there. I got some stickers. Fire there. Okay. And let's do the tubes. There. There. And let's do the ignis. Yeah, it's got to be off the back. into... I don't want to do Void Jar for Ignis, but I think I'm going to have to. It's alright. We got so much blaze powder, it doesn't matter. Alright, that's fire. Okay, so now we'll do our Nitor here and here. Crucibles on top of that. Constructs. And need to wand them. Ah, we're low. Our wand is low. I got plenty of these things though to pull from. Be right back when I get this full. Alright, good to go. Let's see if we can get 2 of them with 1 wand. Yeah, we should be able to. There we go. Alright, so in this guy we will be making... need some zombie flesh. Let's take half a stack. And this, the other one, we'll do some iron ingots. Just want to make some more iron. Looked like we were getting a little bit low. Okay, back up we go. Tell you to make iron into thaumium. Go. And you can make flesh into tallow. There we go. Nice. We'll have to put some hungry chests here. I'm not sure what else. Maybe vacuum hoppers to vacuum this up and put it in the ME system so that when we auto-craft it'll work. That's already done a whole half a stack of blaze powder. Wow. Or did we do a whole stack? I don't remember. Cool. Well, that's pretty much it for the the setup of this system. It just needs some auto crafting to put everything in the right place. I think we're good. Yep, there we go. So let's get some vacuum hoppers so we don't lose any items. Oh man. Alright. 2 vacuum hoppers should cover it. Do 1 for the golems. And 1 for these guys. Okay. Now, I guess we can finish off the recipes here. So let's make a thaumium block and a tallow block. We don't have enough tallow yet. There's 7th recipe. Why aren't you making tallow here? Just not enough magic? Well, fine then. I'll get you some more blaze powder. If you're gonna be picky about it. I guess we did waste 32 into the air because we were trying to get it to the right place. Okay. Or no, we didn't. That was different. I don't know. That's a vacuum hopper. Go away. Alright, you stop making iron. I don't need any more. There we go. Tallow. I just want to make sure the thing picks it up. It does. Sweet. 2 more. There we go. Okay, so that's the last golem. Perfect. So now we should have all 8 golems auto-craftable. Well, not really auto-craftable yet, but if we hook up the ME system in the right way, we'll be able to auto-craft it. And there we go. There is our golem, right? Tallow and thaumium. We can turn those puppies in. Where is it? You're a wizard, Steve, and submit. There we go. Look at all that stuff. We get a wooden, a thaumium, a heart, a green container, and a reward bag. Wow, nice. Golems are going to go in here in case I need them later. Along with animation cores, heart, I can eat. Got more stuff to throw in here. Want all the rest. Nope, don't want stickers, don't want those. Okay. Use you. Nope, that's wrong. Come on, where's my, there it is. Sweet, we have, start getting green hearts now, I think. We did red, oh no, yellow. Red, orange, now yellow. Bag is epic. A book with repair on it. Oh, that's awesome. Very awesome. Oh, that's really good because we can now duplicate this book with the printing press and just use it over and over and over again. That is really cool. Okay. Alright, so while I was charging my wand, I realized that I'd like to have a wand recharge set up here. So let's do that next. Do I know the... Yes, I do. Cool. Nope, I need 5 permutatio. Oh, and I'm out of water. Dang it. Oh, there's water. I've been putting sugar in here because it has 3 different primals that make it up. Seems to be pretty good. I could put something that just had water in that to target water better, but it seems you put a whole stack in and you get like 2 water. I don't know. I like the sugar. So let me get the water that I need to make this permutatio. And as soon as I have enough, oh, because it's 2 water, because it's an air and water for modus, and then it's another modus and water, so it's 2 water and an air for a permutatio. That, horrible. So to get 4 more of those, I'm going to need 8 water, 7 water. Okay, so that's going to take just a little bit for all this sugar to process, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, we're back. I now have enough to buy for the wand recharge pedestal, and not enough for the compound, but that's okay. Recharge pedestal, we're going to need to do some infusion. It's only minor instability, so that's great. We're going to need a pedestal. I think I have a pedestal. A gold ingot, some diamonds, and a primal charm. Primal charm is Salus Mundus with a bunch of shards and gold ingots. And Salus Mundus, I don't know how to make it yet. What? I should know how to make it. There it is. Okay. 2 of these guys and a water shard or 4 mana beans. So let's do that recipe. Oops, those are going to all be downstairs. So I'm going to need, let's get these ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2 of those. I know there's something else I need to... Oh, I'll be back as soon as I remember. Diamond. Let's get an extra one just in case. Gold. And the pedestal. That was what I needed to grab. Do I have an extra pedestal? I have an extra pedestal right about here. Cool. There it is. Okay, so it was a pedestal in the middle. That's about all I remember. In here, get those made. Oh, the primal charm. It was one of each of the shards. That was it. Come on, Funshine, remember. Remember what you're doing. 1, oops, just 1. There we go. 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. And it was 2 gold, and what was in the middle? Oh, the Salus Mundus, right. And I have no idea the order. So let's look it up. Yellow, red, blue, green, white, black. Yellow, red, blue, green. Oh, come on. White, black. Primal Charm. Okay, and then recharge pedestal. Charm, gold, diamond, diamond, gold. Alright, charm. Diamond, gold, diamond. Alright, and then downstairs we're going to need a few jars. Okay guys, we got everything we need, so I'm just going to set these jars down. Ran into normal jars, so I had to use a void jar, but that's fine. Yep, let me off. Okay, let's check the Thumbonomicon, make sure we have all we need for the wand recharge pedestal. 10 Aurum, 15 Perdatio, 15 magic. We do. Okay, we can start this puppy up. Where's our wand? Let me get my extra diamond and gold. There we go. Go. It's one thing disappointing about putting it underneath is you don't get to see the nice particle effects. But it's alright. Save space. Whoa, whoa, get gold. Go back on there. Okay, last diamond nugget. Or diamond. And there we go. Wand recharge pedestal. Now this is awesome. This we're going to put down, I guess, right there. Now we're just going to throw our wand in there. And it's just going to refill on its own. It's like, ooh, there's an ingot or something up there I need. Wow, from way up there. That's pretty cool. It's drawn from there. And it's getting its Ordo, getting its Perdatio. And look how fast. It's much faster than manually doing it. I'm pretty sure anyway. So now whenever our wand is low, you know, like this one, he's a little bit, yeah, he's really low. I can just swap him. And I've actually got a third one, because from the quest rewards we all got one. Yeah, see, here's another one. So I might even make a second wand recharge pedestal and just put it, jump, put it right here. And then we can put both wands, so always have 2 full wands and then one in here. If you need it, you just come grab it. Cool. Let's take this one, put the full one in. Which one are you? You are that one, so... There. Cool. I love it. Awesome. So I'm happy with my Thaumcraft room setting. Oh, look at this. For water, I started using salt. It was really good for water. I think each stack of salt gave me at least 4 or 5 water. This is really good. But I think that's going to do it for the episode, guys. I think the only other thing we can do is look at our quest rewards here. This one we can do really quick next time because we've actually got those lamps already from quest rewards, and we can make the animation cores really easily with another automated system. And then Magician's Blood Orbs are very easy as well. So I'm going to, in between episodes, automate that with ME and show you guys how that all works next episode. So we can just go up to the terminal and say, give me an Iron Golem. And it would go, boop, here you go. And then, let's get out of this one. If we look in Hell's Kitchen, juice is at 81. Look, fruit, tomatoes actually started off, 11%. Leafy lettuce at 90, surf and turf at 70. For the hoarding, we completed our ice. Let's see what we got. This is a epic bag. Oh, nice. 8 more ore nodes. Haha. Cool. And then I think in Go With The Flow, we completed one as well. Yes, ethanol is done. We got a bag. We got sacrifice runes, natural gas bottle, and an industrial grafter. I don't know of another way to get this, so let's do that one. No idea if it has any use, but there's no natural gas in this map. Maybe there's some in the nether. Anyway, we'll see if there's a use for that. Neoprene. Hard plastic. I don't know. I'm sure there's something we can do with it, right? And as far as the rest of our liquids, fueling the void's at 40, squeezing is at 49, protein at 3, and what's the other one we're working on? Nothing. Okay, so that's pretty much it, guys. Hope you liked the episode of Agrarian Skies with the Feed the Beast Artisans. Come back next time, and we're going to, again, show you the automated system for the golems. We'll go ahead and try and completely finish off your wizard, Steve, if we can. Let's, yeah, I think we can finish this one to 100%. This is a primal wand, I believe, or primal staff. It's going to take a little bit of work, but I think we can do it. And yeah, we'll see if we can get some more going. I also want to expand this guy so we get more power. As you can see, he's putting out power, but not fast enough to run our laser drill at full speed. Laser drill, by the way, doing all right. I took some more items out and submitted them. But yeah, have we gotten iridium yet? Oops, that's not how you spell an iridium. We have not gotten iridium yet, and we need, I think, 4 of them at the end of the map. So hopefully we get lucky. If you enjoyed the episode, hit that like button. And if you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. It's free. And if you leave a comment below, I'll reply as soon as I can. This has been FunshineX for Feed the Beast, Agrarian Skies. Catch you later. Bye.